Good to have you with us on a Sunday afternoon for basketball here on 2K Sports. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. Allie, take it away.
Kyrie Irving draws praise from Blazers head coach Chauncey Billups, who said, quote, as somebody that played the point guard, I think Kyrie's the most skilled player that's ever played the position. His shot making is incredible, and he's a better passer than people give him credit for. He's a wizard. Brian, that says a lot.
Sure does, Allie. Thank you. As we approach the playoffs, let's see how the East is looking. You look at Charlotte, and after a subpar season, there have been some questions about the direction of this franchise.
The most disappointing seasons this franchise has seen.
Yeah, I think they've really got to do an evaluation and some serious analysis over the summer and identify exactly what went wrong.
Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. Reggie Bullock is out there with Josh Green. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Powell in at the 5 spot. And for Charlotte, at the forward spots, Hayward and Washington. Terry Rozier is out there with Kelly Oubre. And it's Williams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Well, the end of the regular season is in sight now. For some teams, anticipation's building for the playoffs. Clark, for others, the offseason is waiting.
I think as a player, there's a reason to be excited for either scenario. I mean, you're one of 500 players getting paid to play in the best basketball league in the world, so whether you're playoff bound or not, you're still a professional player in the NBA, and you have a certain amount of pride and competitiveness to perform at a high level.
And that one drops.
Boy, lock into that focus from Washington there. Love the body control, too. Excellent.
Irving against Oubre. Launches it. Another three for Dallas.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Hayward, the pass to Oubre. Inside. Outside for Rozier. Buries it from 3.
Boy, an excellent passer for a big man. P.J. Washington's floor awareness, impressive.
Dallas has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Doncic outside. The 3 is up. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there. It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. And this Mavericks team, Grant, they're looking. Oh! What a hammer!
Oh, man! Luka flying to the rim and putting it on top of the defender's head.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. It's stolen by Irving. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run from outside the arc. And there's Doncic. That's good on the assist from Powell. Doncic has got 8.
5 straight buckets to start the game. Off to a hot start.
3-pointer Rozier. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
And this is how you want to start the ball game. 4 for 4 from the field. Seems like they're right on point and can't miss.
Washington finds Rozier. Now Williams. And Williams punches it home.
To me, this is why you bring in Hayward, the versatility, especially at the offensive end.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Doncic outside. Back to Green. Left side Irving. Here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
The Hornets have gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid. Hayward, the pass. And a chance here to check out some stats for Kyrie Irving.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
Here's Bullock. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. He has 6.
This squad can't do anything but hit. They haven't missed one yet. Perfect.
Here's Washington. And Washington powers it through.
About as easy an assist as you could have that time for Rozier.
Pass to Green. Now here's Irving. And the layup is good. Irving's got his second basket.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Charlotte trailing. And here's Oubre from the arc. And the Hornets, another three.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
And Irving gets it to go.
Irving has the touch needed to do damage from just about anywhere, including from there.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. So Charlotte ends up going with a new group, and a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. McGee, he's checked in for Powell. Bertans comes in for Bullock. Holiday's checked in for Green. And it's Ntilikina in for Luka Doncic. Charlotte has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. Pass to Bouknight from about 19. From the high post. Good work there as it goes.
Yeah, and Smith doing a nice job getting his teammates involved. Terrific at spotting the open man.
The Mavericks leading. Outside Irving. On the take. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Irving's got 9.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Jones against McGee. Steps back. Pass to Thor. Back to Jones. Here's Mikhailuk. 5 to shoot. No one covering.
And, you know, he's going to take that shot every time. The defense has to respect him from the mid-range.
Bertans finds Irving. Down low. McGee with it. Jones with the block. It's Mikhailuk on the wing. Pass to Thor. Here he goes. Throw it down.
He did. Oh,
wow.
Man.
You want some? Woo. You got some.
He was looking in the basket on that.
Here's Irving. His last outing, he had 18 points. Back to Bertans. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
You know, that's what you love about Ntilikina. I mean, very unselfish and constantly looking to set up his guys.
For 3, Smith. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
And, you know, even though he's not a lights-out shooter from deep, the defense still has to be more aggressive there.
McGee a screen. Right wing. Here's Ntilikina. Another 3 for Dallas.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
That one falls.
Making strides in this area is Dennis Smith Jr. looking to dish it, which makes
outside Irving. The 3 is up. Drops in the 3. Irving's got 12 points.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Now here's Jones. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Bertans.
Substitution on the court.
One second left. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Kyrie Irving has been on display for the Dallas Mavericks. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
Charlotte's gone a perfect 5 for 5 from deep tonight.
Easy to see that this Hornets squad loves to play at a fast pace, and for good reason. They're built to do just that. They push the ball up court fast and hard, and they really work hard to try and catch the opposition unprepared and unalert.
At the forward spots, Hayward and Washington. Then there's Nick Richards. Then it's Terry Rozier. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hornets.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Hayward, good. And when it comes to their up-tempo play, do the Hornets' youthfulness play a part of that, do you think, Clark?
There's no question about it, B.A. I mean, a younger squad definitely, I think, means more natural energy. So they've got more gas in that tank. Their amber light rarely comes on, and they can really outwork more experienced older teams in some cases.
Nice bounce pass. That's just good fundamental basketball.
It's tipped. And here they go on a free run to the bucket. So they take the lead. Richards has gotten 4 this quarter.
Good fast-paced play there. It's much easier to find a shot when you beat the defense back.
From deep, here's Doncic. Knocks down the long J. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Hayward, good.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And since the All-Star break, these are the rookie players who have been distinguishing themselves from beyond the arc. You take a look at Hardy. He is downright lethal from distance, ranking first in the league in three-point percentage.
Looks like the game is slowing down for him. He's not rushing his shot quite as much. He's getting his points within the flow of the offense.
Well, we both thought his long-range stroke needed refining early on, but now all that work paying big dividends.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
Here's Wood, and Wood with the stuff.
Oh, I tell you what, on the jam, Wood can just be ruthless. Won't let anybody stop him when he's going to the cup.
Charlotte has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. And stolen by Hardaway. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his second season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, he certainly gives them a chance to do just that, Allen. Thank you. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game, but consider my doubts disappeared.
Pass to Hardaway. Takes a three. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Hardaway's got 6 in the quarter.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
You know, we all know the name Hardaway, but Tim Hardaway Jr. that this league has developed.
Now here's Washington. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game.
Boy, we're going to see lots of those. Washington can really get up. He's got a little main streak in him, too, which I like.
Hayward against Hardaway. Here's Bullock. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Bullock's got 8. Clark, how about the ability Hardaway Jr. has to score?
You know, it's really amazing. He's averaged over double digits all but one season in his career. He makes threes, he knocks down free throws, and it really doesn't matter where he's getting the shots from. He's knocking them down. You know, he's somebody that teams have relied on to score the ball.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. And it's Doncic on the drive. And Doncic hammers it home.
Speedy drive by Doncic. That doesn't quite go together. He usually is going at his home pace, but he does take advantage of holes when he sees them.
Pass to Bullock. The three. Another three for Dallas.
A massive reason they're winning. This guy hasn't missed a shot, not one.
Time called here. The Hornets decide to talk it over.
Everyone get loud and give it up for your hard hip-hop squad.
And they're one of the better rebounding teams in the league. Top 10 in the NBA on the boards. Their bigs have used their length to seal the glass.
And going back to the steals numbers, they've done a great job putting constant pressure on the ball handlers. No one gets to relax when these guys are around. Charlotte has gone a perfect 7 for 7 from deep in this one. For three, Hardaway fires in the triple. He's got 9.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Now here's Oubre. His scoring ability is impressive, averaging 20 a game.
You've got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Here's Irving. It's a three-point game. Basket's good. And confidence is such a critical component. How much does it help to have a head coach who really believes in you as a player, Clark?
B.A., I think it does add, and it adds to your own confidence level and it infuses you. But self-talk is the most important talk. But when it's supported by your coach, I think now you've got the best of all worlds when it comes to confidence.
Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup. Irving's got 16 points.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Doncic against Washington. Over Doncic. Williams. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Kyrie Irving again. Irving's got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, I tell you what, he's one of the best scorers in the game, and I love how Irving continues to be in attack mode.
Here's Smith. Washington left side. Irving, the pass to Hardaway, and here's Doncic. He's guarded by Washington, and the ball out of play. The Hornets will have it.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
35 seconds left to play in the first half. Smith passes to Hayward for 3, and again, Charlotte with the triple.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
And he jams it home with authority.
That's just too easy. You got to offer more resistance. I mean, Hardaway Jr., very dangerous once he gets this type of position.
Charlotte has gone 4 of 4 from three-point land in the second quarter. Irving against Smith. Doncic outside. And the Mavericks, another three.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
A nice shot by Smith.
And I tell you what, if the defender is not on Smith before the pass, it's too late because he's always ready to fire, and he burns it.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their work from distance has been impressive, and it's put them in this lead right now. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Hello and welcome to what a first half for cool hand Luka Doncic.
He's known for his exceptional range, and he's proving it once again tonight, dialing it up from distance repeatedly. I think he's got more threes than Shaq had his entire career tonight. Yeah, sorry, big fella.
Kenny.
And since we have a moment, let's see what other games are coming up tonight. For the Wizards, they'll be up against the Raptors in Toronto. That gets going at 6 p.m. Eastern.
I think this game is going to be closer than many people think.
The kind of game where the underdog often comes away with the win. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Charlotte trailing, and on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half. They've got Reggie Bullock, Kyrie Irving out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Dwight Powell, and it's Green in at the small forward position. So it's the Mavericks now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. That'll be just the second road game of 5 in a row.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint. You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
Ooh, that one misses for Powell. And you can attribute the Mavs' rise to stable ownership and some very savvy front office moves.
Yeah, so true, B.A. They've made some great decisions in the draft, for sure. They've been able to find cornerstone players and build solid rosters around them.
Green, first personal foul, first team foul. At the line for your Hornets.
Rozier, no good on the free throw. Even as a forward, Gordon Hayward can run the offense, Grant.
Hey, B.A., he is a tremendous passer. Hayward's averaged over 5 assists a game during the season. Having Gordon in the front court really helps the ball.
Really encouraging to see Rozier make these reads like that.
And the Mavericks with possession here. 4-point game. Green, the pass to Irving. Hayward with a steal. The three from Washington. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
So far, so good to begin this half. They're 3 for 3. Perfect.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Powell passes to Doncic. Fires it from 18. That one's good from Green. And the assist from Doncic. And the Mavericks lead by 3.
Doncic taking pride in setting the table for his teammates. I love his unselfishness.
And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Man, he's on fire. Playing patient basketball, not forcing shots.
Williams finds Oubre. Rozier from outside. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
And they're rolling. 4 straight makes to start the second half.
Outside Irving. Shoots over Oubre. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Irving's got 20.
And the D having issues slowing down their mid-range game.
Here's Oubre. And another basket for Charlotte.
Boy, that's 5 buckets in a row now. Watch out. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Green up top. And that one's good.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service dimes tonight. One sweet one after another.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
They're taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Williams uses the glass on the layup. Williams has got 8.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Green, the pass to Doncic. It's Bullock on the wing. He's guarded by Washington. Bullock, good.
Slick crossover move. The defense had no way of keeping up.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Charlotte Hornets. On Tuesday, they kick off a road trip at Oklahoma City where they'll take on the Thunder. Then on Friday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Chicago Bulls.
And looking at the Raptors matchup, that's where you have to bring your A-plus effort, especially when you know you're going to be facing a more talented team.
And, you know, this is what Powell does best. Establishes himself deep inside and jams it home. You know, with that kind of height mismatch, you've got to send help defensively.
Here's Bullock. He's got 11. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Powell's got 7 points here in the quarter.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. So for the Hornets, Richards is checked in for Washington, and Maledon subbed in for Hayward. For Charlotte, they've gone a perfect 7 for 7 and looking strong in this third quarter. Rozier from outside. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
And that bucket from beyond the arc puts them within reach. He's really been putting that shot to work.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
And Tim Hardaway Jr., a valuable offensive weapon, even if he's a bit of a volume shooter, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, his efficiency has never been a selling point, but he consistently will fill up the box score and always willing to shoot and can create for himself.
1:56 left in the third quarter. Green for three. And the Mavericks, another three.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
And stolen by Wood. To the paint. And stolen by Williams. And here's Oubre from the arc. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
Pass to Wood. Green for three. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hornets will retain possession. All right, look here at the passing numbers over the last several months for Luka Doncic.
One aspect of his game that suffered the past few months, passing the basketball. He hasn't shown that same creativity that we've seen from him earlier in the year, and his assists are down.
We've got 1:13 left to play in the third quarter of basketball.
7th in three-point field goal percentage, 9th in fewest turnovers per game. And when you look at team scoring, they finished in the top half of the league. Not bad, not great, just right in the middle.
And to go back to those three-point shooting stats, even in a league pretty crowded with long-range shooters, their ability to get hot from beyond the arc is still noteworthy. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time. Let's check in on the Western Conference standings as the race to the playoffs continues. You look at the Mavericks, they'd be watching from home if the playoffs started today. They're hoping to make a final push.
Checking out Dallas, they're just not where they thought they'd be as a ball club. Now, after the success they had last season, they were counting on having even a better year.
And you know what? Even though the season hasn't been a complete disaster, they're pretty dysfunctional as a team right now.
Now here's Hardaway. He's got 13. Irving for three. Oh, it's pure again. He's now a perfect 10 for 10 in this one.
The fire that Irving plays with, admirable. I mean, you can feel it. When you make a three on him, it's payback time. He's coming at you.
Hardaway, a good look. And it's Dallas scoring again.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
And out of bounds, Dallas will have it.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
Hornets, McGowan.
The Mavericks leading. Oh, got a piece of it. Out left to the wing. Pass to Maledon. For three, Smith drills it from deep. Smith's got 12.
Be the key to trimming their deficit.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
Gets the three ball to go.
Always great from deep. I don't think Irvin has gotten enough credit for how lethal he is from behind the arc.
Pass to Richards. Here's McGowan's. Williams with the screen. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The line for Charlotte, McGowan. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Both teams will make substitutions. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. There's 10 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Hardaway, and he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Boy, you love Hardaway Jr.'s confidence and aggressiveness. When he's going like this, he feels like nobody can guard him.
Kyrie Irving has been on display for Dallas, totaling 26 points and showing no signs of letting up anytime soon. More 2K action in just a moment.
1-10.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. At the forward spot, Hayward and Washington. Dennis Smith out there with Booknight, and it's Richards in at the 5. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Charlotte trailing. Up top, Hayward. Out to the right wing. Launches a 3. And the Hornets, another 3.
And the defense is looking almost lost on the perimeter. That opens up a quality three-point shot, and he delivers.
Yeah, I think that might have been intentional. Perhaps was not an accident because he's typically not the guy that's taking that shot at this stage of the game.
Now here's Washington. Three-pointer, Booknight. Now here's Smith. To the inside. Powell with a steal. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Here's Bullock. Here's Doncic. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
Another big factor for them has been their ability to get points off of turnovers. The easiest offense is created by good defense.
You know, what's most impressive about Luka Doncic is how fast he has become a bona fide star in this league. I mean, you get the feeling he's nowhere close to being done improving yet. But I believe those games at the highest level in Europe really prepared him to be a star in the NBA.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Hardaway's got 22.
Looking to find the rhythm he had in the first half. That's now his fourth three-pointer of the game.
Pass to Bullock. And here's Doncic. Hardaway on the wing. Here's Bullock, guarded by Hayward. On the wing, Green. There's the steal. And it's the Hornets on the break. Three-pointer, Booknight. And the Hornets, another 3.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
And Luka's the kind of guy you build your team around, Clark.
Yeah, and I think this next step is being a franchise player that learns how to lead effectively. It's incredible how much he has already accomplished at such a young age, and his transition coming to the NBA from Europe has been, I think, surprisingly seamless.
Williams has checked in for Charlotte. Rozier comes in for Booknight. And Dallas with a change here, too. Irving's checked in.
At the line for one.
That free throw good from Hayward. It's clear Charlotte has the pieces in place to make noise in the league for years to come.
Yeah, no question, B.A. They've got one of the best young rosters in the NBA. And they're balanced. They play tremendous team basketball. Fun to watch. Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Hayward, the pass to Washington. And stolen by Green. And Doncic puts up a deep three. Hornets with the rebound.
He had it flowing from long range in the first half. Not sure what changed.
Washington's shot is good.
That was silky smooth there by Washington. Only takes him a few seconds to lock and load.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced error.
Charlotte has gone 4 of 4 from outside during the fourth. There's the double with Doncic from deep. Hayward. And the Hornets, another three.
Hayward's got that tremendous range, and he's going to make the defense think twice about how they approach him when he's splashing threes from that deep.
Good on the shot.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Now here's Washington. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Pressure gets to some people, bothers them, but not Washington. Tremendous concentration in that big moment.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there, just takes his 2 points.
What you say?
Wow. My goodness.
Come on now. Definitely a go-to option in these moments. Hayward has the experience and game to knock down big shots.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Jacks up a three, and Irving the bucket on the assist by Doncic. Irving's got 29 points.
Kyrie, not a bad answer. He'll give you the needed hoop when you need it most.
Time called here. The Hornets decide to talk it over. Hardaway's checked in for the Mavericks. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. I had a chance to find out what Steve Clifford was discussing with his players. He is not happy about their perimeter play at either end. They're getting killed with the free ball both ways. He said it's a battle they can't lose if they want to come out of here with the win.
Thanks for that, Allie. The Hornets have gotten all 8 shots to fall. Red hot here in the fourth. And stolen by Hardaway. Pass to Doncic. Driving. Oh, that was something else, man. Wow.
Show us some power.
Doncic is able to blow by opponents and make them pay. Even though he's not the greatest athlete, he's sneaky quick.
Charlotte trailing. Tipped. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Back to Bullock. Now here's Powell. Williams defending. Irving for three. Another three for Dallas.
Well, the team does a nice job supporting what Kyrie Irving does. I mean, they've got total trust in his ability, so I think they work a lot harder to set him up.
From the arc. Hits the three-pointer. Irving's got 9 points in the quarter.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine. getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
How about Terry Rozier flashing the in-between game? Nice.
Left side Irving. Powell outside. Pass to Washington. And Washington powers it through.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Charlotte, they're working against the clock now. Washington passes to Rozier. Williams is good.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Dallas has gone 4 of 6 from deep thus far in the fourth. Here's Powell. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Outside Irving. Let's go with a 3. Knocks it down from distance. Irving's got 38 points.
And they just didn't have enough to overcome this deficit. Chalk up this game as a fantastic victory for the Mavericks.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
BA, the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
And looking at their record after this victory, this will be their 37th of the year.
And after losing in their first meeting, they're able to split the season series by winning this final game against the Hornets.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Luka Doncic.
Terrific initiative. Not content to let the game come to him, he went out and made it his own.
Dallas calls timeout. They're leading by 11. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Richards. Yet another steal from him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it.
Here's Bullock. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And the Hornets making a change here. Washington's checked in.
Reggie Bullock at the line for 1.
And that one misses. When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, BA, playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up. It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Three-pointer, Bouknight hits the trifecta.
Oh, he's really showing off now. The threes keep falling with no signs of slowing down.
Here's Doncic. Offline. And so it's Dallas winning this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Kyrie, the offense was clicking tonight. Can you talk about the impact of ball movement on your success?
It's very important. We trust each other like that on both ends of the floor, especially offensively. It makes it easier for all of us to be aggressive, and I think that we did a great job of that tonight. We just got to keep it going. Fans deserve us to move up in these standings, man. We got some work to do. We got some work to do.
This team is as deep as it gets. They're all willing to put the work in, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. As we present our New Balance player of the game, Luka Doncic.